Also sie kann uns da nicht helfen, leider. Aber natürlich versucht wie mittlerweile natürlich einfach nur noch, ja, sich an etwas zu klammern. Jetzt muss ich noch rausfinden, wie ich hier rauskomme. Ich glaube vorne durch die Tür, genau.
Cops seem to like you. Careful this one doesn't start sending you out for donuts.
What? No, River's all right.
For a cop, you mean?
Not every cop's a bastard. Just like not every rocker boy's a narcissistic dickhead.
Dunno, V, you ever actually met a rocker boy who didn't fit that description?
All in all, no.
Okay, dann gehen wir mal weiter. Ach, Johnnys Weisheiten. So.
Okay, let me hear it.
Lost your badge. Didn't tell me about it. Why?
I don't know.
Makes you a bit of a leadhead, don't it?
That it do. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
That's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. And besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us? All things considered?
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Really ought to focus on finding Randy now.
Of course. All right. This is
Sind wir denn bitte?
Sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend. Time ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Sind wir denn bitte? Aha, okay. Ja, komm schon, River. Lauf ein bisschen schneller. Oh, hi, Johnny.
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
Nehme ich erstmal mit. Ich kann nicht anders. Ich sehe Loot, ich nehme Loot. Was ist das denn? Simulates the freshwater environment of the Amazon basin from the mid-21st century. Aha. Mhm. Nicht schlecht.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Ich sag dazu nichts.
Joss, I don't know how to say this, but Randy was abducted.
Abducted? But he's alive, right? River! Tell me, damn it!
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Okay. Ich dachte, wir durchsuchen jetzt sein Zeug, oder?
What's on your mind?
I think it's good she learned the truth.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Okay, also.
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
Okay. Also,
You gonna stay over?
Randy hat einen eigenen Trailer
Mom's waiting
gelebt.
for you with dinner.
Der war offensichtlich schon etwas größer. Ja, definitiv schon.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around, I'll check the trash.
Dann schauen wir uns einfach mal gemütlich um. Die Pillen, das interessiert uns jetzt aber nicht groß, ne? Ach, das hier unten aber schon, ne? Hier haben wir das Schlafzimmer, okay.
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
Mhm. Okay.
Expensive tech. Randy had the scratch for this?
You're joking.
Interessant. Das sollte er nämlich nicht haben. Denke ich mal. Das ist ziemlich teuer. Sieht zumindest teuer aus und wenn wie meint, es ist teuer.
No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. We gotta get in, but I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Dear mother departs. Dear mother departs. The old die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, the darkest hour of the night, when dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, gloves, already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids flits a muted kaleidoscope of memories, flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on a hardening diorama of a long life that, its final moments, always seems to have been far too short.
Locked. Know where the key might be?
Nope.
Ah, ich kann sogar. Das ist natürlich
Let me
nice.
give it a shot.
Okay, 51C55, 51C55. Okay, wir sind drin.
Eureka.
Sie?
Help me scour this, will you?
Files. Add card video. Also Cartoon. Video, was ist das?
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
Okay. Volume of the Blades of Doom Trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghosts of Ancestors' Salvation. A silhouette of a gaunt female figure began to take shape among the ebb of the inky fog. By its long braid, the woman held a severed head. Only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the face's flesh, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. "Come, kill me, I am ready for death," she shouted with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. Black metal has produced countless characteristic characters by the uniqueness of Aidan Burroughs, known also by Monica Nama and Balberith. Balberith is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands, like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Messages, sorry, from Anthony 34 to B. Randy.
Caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
I meant to call, sorry.
Blockaded street. Shit, River. I remember that day.
Spent half a day sitting in my
Lives close to
Thornton.
an old school.
Police had all of Watson blocked off, and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town. I kinda live in an area where I used to go to school, but it looks like all different now, so try to find ways. Plus all those jams made it easy to get all turned around. Hope you're not mad. Hey, no problem. I needed to help my mom anyways. Etc. etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? Almost. Thanks. I just wanted to say thanks. Guess in general,
True angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
I'm just holding onto the thought that there are more people like me out there dealing with the same shit. Why are you helping us anyway? I used to be like you, and like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help it, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body, or I don't know. Worse luck than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do that. Do what I do. I couldn't help my best Jew, but just maybe there are some people out the world I can help. Hey, Big Trouble in Haywood. Hey, I hope you don't
Figured out
mind.
Randy's identity. Send him the game as a present.
Hey, I hope you don't mind, but I used my admin privileges to find you in real life. That is your home address. Sorry, I hope it's not too weird, but I had a good reason. There's a gift on its way. A game called Big Trouble in Haywood. You know it? Anyway, hope you like it. Have fun. Der Anthony ist immer noch sehr weird. I'm talking again. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just a piece of shit. You're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a organic heart still beating in the chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to you. To understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this, like you always have. From Natalie to be Randy. Thanks for yesterday. The city from up on that tower looked so beautiful. Honestly, I felt speechless too. Maybe that's just cause I don't love heights. Really, it was nice, but maybe next time I'll take you into the city. Head to Japantown, grab a bite. You love it once you see it. OMG, the rest of my aunt takes me to sometimes so Nova. Just let me know. Love your cutie. Yeah, of course, I had fun too about this restaurant. Well, we'll see. Not sure I have time, how to promise anything, so we'll see. Hey, you know, you don't have to worry about Eddies. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something nice for once. Love you. What do you say? Be ready to Anthony.
River, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
Tell you what, I think your site's really Nova. I think I'm ready to finally meet up in person. Same time and place you wrote before. Cause man, I just can't wait for now. Wait now. What do you say? That's right. Same as we agreed. It makes me happy to hear you're happy. Just one tiny request. Delete that first email I sent, just in case you don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. Family, Anthony, to be Randy. I understand I didn't have a normal family either. My mom died young and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. Wasn't easy though to make a living on a farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually, it all just fell out beneath his feet. The cattle, the business, deep depression took his life. I tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is that it was Nomans that stole your dad from you, and for me it was corrupt corps and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all my activity from Corps. Trauma team and Biotechnica would be all over me in a second if they knew what I got up to. But I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it. I know you'll keep all this just between us Chumbas. Stay strong, buddy. I know you got it in you. Okay. This is pretty fucked. Be Randy to Natalie. Hey, Nat, check out this.
Must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
Come on, gleich. Hey Nat, check out the side. Drugs are bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. The hell is this? Some kind of cult? Like, how do you even find this? Just cruising the net, doesn't matter. Be live from Gale to be Randy. Hey, you won't answer my text, won't answer my holos. Still alive, man? I have a special delivery for you from a Valentino tomb of mine. You just gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for free, for you free of charge like some gong. Do me a favor, answer, cause I'm starting to get pissed. Drugs are bad.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
Drugs are bad. Who we are. Ja, ich lese das jetzt aber mal so vor. Who we are wahrscheinlich. About. We're the only non-profit organization in Night City that helps drug addicts. We assist in diagnosing addictions, understanding the causes, and finding the right treatment for everyone. After your treatment is complete, it's all about making sure an innovative wellness and support program does everything it can do to prevent a relapse. If you're in a dark place in your life, we're offering you a helping hand. You can trust us. Our mission: we save lives. Drug overdose deaths are steadily on the rise. This is nothing less than an epidemic that is decimating our society and young people most of all. If we continue to ignore what's right in front of us, thousands of young people will die within the next decade. We won't let this happen. We hope you won't either. Stay clean. Beating addiction is only the first step. For most, the real change is what happens after your treatment. Suddenly you have to go back to your normal life, but normal meant using regularly. The streets being what they are, it's easy to fall back into old habits. We can help you stay clean and support you for as long as you need. You'll always be able to come to us for help. Together we'll stay clean and undefeated. Okay.
A hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. I'm gonna be sick.
Welcome, lost stranger. Good to see you, friend. Welcome to Tony's Haven. This place, the place you've been looking for, the place where you can become the best version of yourself thanks to Tony. I live here with my friends. They came here because they were fed up of seeing their life go to waste, just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show those old farms what we're capable of. No idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry, I'll explain everything in good time. But it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become the person you always dreamed of being? Come on down. Join us. Good to see you, friend. Welcome to Tony 7. Okay. Introduce yourself and stick around.
Jesus, River, this is fucked. Guy preyed on troubled kids. Made habit to target boys like Randy.
This is my fault. If I just paid more attention. Just talked with him more.
Hey, come on. You're not the one to blame here.
I know who you are. You're the boy that's been rejected by society, left to fend for himself, misunderstood by his family, and deprived of real friends. I was once like you. You can stay here as long as you like, because you just found your new home. I have a secret, special treatment that'll not only get you back on your feet, but also will also free up that weight from your mind and shoulders. Make you limitless. Everything you need to bust out of your shackles, you'll find them in my haven. You'll become superhuman, resistant to sickness, strong and healthy, invincible. But before we do that, how about we get to know each other first? Shoot over a message at blah blah blah.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like. but the name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Mit Sicherheit. Ah.
Not that kind of magician.
Oh, okay. We'll have to manage without it.
That cartoon, River. Could be what we've been looking for. You said yourself we needed something to get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite.
Okay. Das ist ärgerlich, dass ich jetzt nicht einen Skill habe. Ich habe auch kein Level-Up, sonst wäre es noch ärgerlicher gewesen. Ah, ich würde das ganz gerne aufsammeln. Hä? Das ist jetzt ärgerlich. Das ist jetzt echt... Wieso darf ich das jetzt nicht aufsammeln, weißt du? Das verstehe ich jetzt gerade nicht so ganz. Naja.
Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Also das muss ich jetzt gerade nicht nachvollziehen, dass ich nicht sagen kann, hey, ich schaue da nochmal nach. Ich hatte nämlich gehofft, dass man über den Schlüssel, über den Rechner auch den Schlüssel findet, aber okay.
Tastes like boogers. Yeah, boogers.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
We'll know more tomorrow.
I sent some evidence to the lab. There's a chance we could know where to find Randy by morning.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
River, tell me, and be honest. Will you find him?
I will. I promise. Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Natürlich.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yup. Gonna hit the sack soon. Hang in there, Joss. Can't be easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home.
Okay, das ist ein Statement.
There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed. The father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other two I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
How'd he die?
Thale de Caldo's told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means. They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Let's, change the subject.